Good evening, I'm Keaton Hall. A 3-year-old in Breathitt County is in need of a kidney transplant. WYMT's Chandler Wilcox talked with her family about how hard it is to see a kid go through the process and how urgently they need help.
Anista Peck is 3 years old. Her trials since she was born, however, could fill the lifespan of an adult.
Where it was an emergency cesarean and everything, she ended up going without oxygen for too long, so it caused brain bleeds and a lot of different things. But her kidneys took the hardest hit.
Anista has taken treatments for kidney failure throughout her life, going through dialysis treatment once, which her body rejected and forced her to be hospitalized. And now the 3-year-old will have to try it again.
We've kind of played around as long as we can play around, and it's time to do it. We have to do it now.
Anista's doctor is 3 hours away in Cincinnati, and she has grown tired of the trips.
The car rides and things is getting really bad. She doesn't want to ride because it's so long, such a trip.
Her blood is type A-, but any blood type can work for a kidney transplant.
Any donor, because they will cross-match and like swap donors. So as long as they have 2 to cover 2, they'll do that.
Doctors have not specified a life expectancy for Anista, but her recent trouble with the dialysis gives the family fear.
They've not really given us a life expectancy or anything like that, just kind of keeping an eye on everything.
Anna says they are struggling to pay for all of Anista's appointments, especially since they are often 3 hours away. In Breathitt County, Chandler Wilcox, WYMT Mountain News.
If you'd like, you can visit WYMT.com to find a link where you can register to transplant a kidney for Anista. A Wayne County man was arrested Saturday for trafficking fentanyl. Deputies say they received several complaints of illegal drugs being sold from a home on Tennessee Street in Monticello. They conducted a search of the home around 7:30 p.m. on Saturday. During the search, deputies said they found a gun, a bag of marijuana, and approximately 25 fentanyl pills. Troy L. Johnson was arrested and charged with drug trafficking, possession of a handgun by a convicted felon, and possession of marijuana. Johnson was taken to the Wayne County Detention Center. One person was killed in a car crash in Wayne County, West Virginia on Saturday night. Officials say the crash happened just after 8 p.m. on West Virginia 152 near the Wayne and Cable County line. Wayne County Emergency Management confirmed one person was killed. The name of that person was not released. We've got some breaking news tonight out of the Middle East, where dozens are feared dead after a major earthquake. A strong earthquake of magnitude 7.9 struck southern Turkey early on Monday and was felt in Cyprus, Lebanon, and Syria, collapsing buildings and sending residents into the snowy streets. A Syrian health official says the death toll in Syria from Turkey's earthquake is now at 62, as the death toll in Turkey is at 38.
Well, the weather is quiet as we close out the weekend, but we are tracking some changes by midweek. Let's go over to UVA-wise tonight. You can see not much happening over at this location. Current temperature a little bit chilly, sitting at 41 degrees right now. That wind a little bit breezy, 7 miles per hour, so it feels a little bit cooler than it actually is out there tonight. Over at the London Corbin Airport, also looking at a clear sky right now. Current temperature 43 degrees, so we are still above average, but a little bit chilly as you step out the door. Most of us in the middle to upper 40s, 48 for Pikeville, 47 in Jackson, sitting at 45 over in Somerset, and 42 over in Irvin this evening. The good news, we are dry on radar, a clean sweep, and that will continue into tonight as well. A nice night on tap. We stay dry under a clear sky, temperatures falling to near freezing in the lower 30s, but a nice warm up on the way. We're talking low 60s by Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. All that and more coming up in just a little bit. Keaton.
That's some golfing weather right there. Thanks, Cameron. Well, we've got some good news for fans of the Junior's Hibachi food truck. Junior's Hibachi will be opening a new restaurant in Perry County. It's going to be located in Hazard at the shopping center between Tim Short and Klutz Auto. The opening date, though, has not been set, but employees said they plan to open near the middle or end of March, so that's next month. They said the restaurant will be open Tuesday through Sunday, and they'll still have their food truck traveling to other cities. The restaurant's menu is also going to be expanded. In addition to takeout, Junior's Hibachi will also have a small seating area for dine-in options. A London couple noticed a need for educational opportunities in their community. Now they're trying to fill that void by opening their own local business. James and Marianne Hendricks have 4 children of their own. To get a fun educational experience for them, they say they have to drive hours away to Lexington or Knoxville. So they're planning to open the London Children's Museum this July. They'll provide kids in the area an affordable way to learn and have fun.
We want to offer several different opportunities for them to kind of get into their own groove and find out, do they enjoy the science aspect more? Do they enjoy the arts more, the music, and so we want kids to just explore.
They say they plan to open in the Shops by Center Target near the London Walmart. They will have over 5,000 square feet of space to house their various exhibits. Over the past year, gas prices have fluctuated quite a bit. While gas prices in Kentucky are up from where they were a month ago, experts say they're actually going down. Samantha Valentino has the details.
$4.79. That's what Kentuckians were paying on average for a gallon of gas back in June of 2022, an all-time high according to AAA. The state's average now sits at $3.14. While that's more than $1 less than it was in June, it's almost 20 cents more than it was a month ago.
Actually, they've been rising pretty much since we got into 2023.
But AAA says things are looking up because gas prices are going down.
Those increases have slowed down a little bit.
A change that makes drivers like Alicia Brooks happy.
Finally, we getting somewhere slowly but surely.
Brooks says she's downgraded from a truck to a car due to high gas prices.
Be going electric here soon. That'll solve some problems.
You're making all kinds of changes due to the gas prices.
Yeah, you have to. You got to learn to adapt, adjust.
If going electric isn't for you, AAA says there are some other changes you can make to ensure you're getting the most miles per gallon, like making sure your vehicle's maintenance is up to date.
As a well-maintained vehicle will help you get the most gas mileage that your vehicle can. And also check your tire pressure and just make sure that you're not driving too aggressively. Stay under that speed limit, gentle stops and starts, and you'll get the most miles to gallon.
That was Samantha Valentino reporting. Despite high inflation and fluctuating gas prices, residents of Lexington are still giving back to the homeless community. During the deep freeze and into the new year, some centers got wiped out of supplies due to the high demand. The Lexington Catholic Action Center was one of those affected, but within 10 days, they received over 4,000 food donations. One leader there said she was extremely grateful for the community's support.
It was out there on Facebook that we were in need for sandwiches, and I'm telling you, people are still responding. We have had thousands and thousands of responses, and it's, a way the community can help and make sure that folks who otherwise go without can have a sack lunch.
To find out more ways to help or receive help, you can visit the Catholic Action Center's Facebook page. Winter's not quite over, but flu season appears to be winding down, at least for now. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is reporting influenza rates last week were as low as they were in early October. The numbers have been trending down for about 2 months. The flu peaked early this year in late November, but overall it's been a fairly typical year with 25 million illnesses, 280,000 hospitalizations, and 17,000 deaths. According to the CDC, flu activity can peak in February. Louisville has been named one of the most welcoming and inclusive places for the LGBT community. This makes the 9th consecutive year they've received that title. The Human Rights Campaign said Louisville received a perfect score. The score is based on several factors. They include non-discrimination laws, equitable employers, and if law enforcement reports hate crimes. The report specifically notes the new community center and a thriving LGBTQ+ scene. One official says the city's location is part of the reason they have such a huge LGBT community.
Kentucky is historically a part of the Bible Belt, and so there are a lot of folks from rural towns or rural areas who may have grown up in a community where they don't feel like they can be themselves. And so what Louisville has created is sort of created this magnet.
Lexington and Louisville had perfect scores. Other cities like Moorhead, Bowling Green, Berea, and Frankfort fell short. Coming up at 11, a young Powell County boy takes on cancer and is ready to win his biggest battle so far.
Plus, the weather is quiet tonight, but rain chances return in the upcoming week. All those details coming up next.